It just clicked as I was talking to you guys.
That's funny.
It is good for Manscaped. What are you doing now?
Oh, sure, move it to you.
Well, I mean,
why would you move it to you?
I mean, you're flipping everything around.
I
You
know.
can't.
Can we do it upside down?
I mean,
Because we're looking off into space.
Ed can't. Ed does not go outside tonight. All the outside doors are alarmed.
Look
All
what
right.
you keep doing.
My favorite decade of life was my first.
Sorry, it took us a while because my computer was in a hard freeze. Do you have the same name? Yes, Daniel and Daniel. Nice to meet you. Danielle Salinger. We're here and we are ready
Nice
to
to
go.
meet you.
We are actually one and the same people. We just have AI and it just juxtaposes our faces and our ability and our female and male separations.
I mean, that's a hell of a fucking Pandora's box to open up.
You want to open up a Pandora box? My name is Danielle Behar Salinger, and my stepfather is Ed Salinger.
St. Patrick's Day, absolutely, it's coming up.
Here we go again. Nice to meet you.
All right, can you concentrate on the positive today?
That is positive.
All right.
Is it not positive?
I don't know, not the way you're answering.
I said that this morning. Nice to meet you. Ed loves me. Yes.
We have alarms on the outside doors. We have
Judy. What?
we have banging stuff on his door, so I hear it. I mean, it's as loud as an alarm. So
Dynamite.
if we don't hear the door bang with the sign on it, we're not going to hear the alarm.
So whoever sent that sign, it's a great sign.
It is a great sign.
And it's a great alarm.
It is, and it's wonderful, and he loves it. Where's Ed right now? Ed is eating right now. Would you like to know exactly what he's eating for dinner?
Moneymaker says you may start training once again.
You know, I think I may need to start training Moneymaker.
Maybe you can be the next Purdy. Dan.
Mr. Irrelevant? Yeah, the league's looking for 55, 56-year-old rookies.
Well,
With-
Moneymaker
with
said,
guts and
Laura, you mean my book? I haven't started my new book yet, but I have one.
did we get a deal with Swift? We're still working on that, but
No,
you know,
if you're not included in the Swift deal.
I've reached out, I mean, like 500 times, and for whatever reason, she just never gets back to me. I can't figure it out. I mean, why not get back to me? But sorry, dogs. That's your own fault.
You're in a blizzard.
But
Shit.
there's blizzards. There are blizzards. How you doing on the east coast of Canada? Stay warm over there.
With as much as Ed eats, he should be a lot heavier. It's called genetics. You know, if you have good genetics,
He's
you stay
lucky.
skinny. And guess who's like that? He's the same way. They both have, from the waist down, it's the cutest thing. They both have no butts and skinny legs. Yes, I finished Sister Wives.
Jenny, her father was born in Egypt. That's where the Egyptian stuff comes in.
Shit, you're here for Ed? Damn, ask for a refund.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry.
This is really about us. Sorry.
Ruthie, absolutely, Ruthie. Anything? Would you like me to take you anywhere else?
Ow. You got 4 inches? I'm sorry, Sarah. Just kidding.
I'm working on the glutes. I'm gonna have.
Dan, are you still
implants.
watching Ted?
I'm talking to Kardashian right now about the process of obtaining a butt. So in the future, instead, I was between, do I get a butt implant or hair implants?
Or we don't talk about the other implant we were just.
Well, that's already on. I mean, thank God, you know. But the instead of hair, we're gonna go for the butt implant. I'm just gonna work from the bottom up, and then finally reach there.
Yep, on the right way. My grape juice? Yes, this is my grape juice.
I will stay bald. I mean, I'm bald and proud of bald. I'm a proud bald man. We need a holiday for bald people. We need Bald History Month, and we need all sorts of good stuff.
Leave the bald men alone. Bald men have feelings too.
Yeah, bald men have feelings.
Yeah, they don't have to shampoo They don't have to.
It works
hair.
both ways. You know, if you get a lot of lather in your shampoo, you have
Thank
soap to wash all over.
It is not Irish. 6 inches? 6 inches is better than 4, Emily.
What are we talking about?
There's so they say.
Are we talking about like the size of a candy bar? Because definitely 6 inches is better than 4.
6 inches.
The Super Bowl was on in my house.
There's nothing wrong with the average snowball.
I was pacing back and forth with my phone, having me update every time the ball changed hands or there was a score.
Jenny, how did you two meet?
I wasn't too far from 29 Palms this week. I was down in Rancho Mirage.
We met because my mom married his father.
Ed did not enjoy the Super Bowl because we lost.
Hi, J-Star. Dan's a traitor. Moneymaker.
A Niner trader? No, I'm loyal.
He just has anxiety and a heart attack. Yes, Jenny. We just came out. We came out of the closet. Bear Valley packed this weekend for skiing, right? Nope. Pops has not been at Mark's for 4 months. Pops is with us. Hi, David. How are you? I'm not Egyptian. My dad was just born there. But really, I'm not Egyptian. I don't think. I wasn't, right?
You saw your DNA. Were you Egyptian?
You know it better than me.
You're not.
Oh, the kicker was Moody. Ooh, he pulled a bad kick.
Yeah, there was a million reasons. Why are we talking about that?
Because people are talking about
I can't talk about the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm trying to bury that into the recesses of, you know.
Maybe if Dan watched it, the kicker would have made that field goal. Oh,
Right.
Thanks, Beck. Bad kick.
Everything went wrong on
You
that
didn't
game.
even watch it.
Okay. Everything went wrong from bad coaching decisions to, you know, a horrible punt. I mean, it just happened. The Chiefs were just better. That's just the way it was. That day, the Chiefs outplayed the Niners. We lost. You guys won. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you, all you Chiefs fans. I'm sorry what happened at the damn at the parade. That was god awful. I mean, that just really sucks that stuff happens at those events. Yeah, the defensive coach gone, moneymaker, and I'm happy. I mean, we've been screwing up on defense all year, so I'm glad that we're getting making a change there. Yeah, and the OT, you know, taking the ball was a bad decision. I don't believe the game was fixed.
Did you see conspiracy theories with that? Did you see the Mahomes' wife?
I don't want to talk about it.
I know, but during the parade, Mahomes' wife got mad at her and said something, and she turned to whoever and she said, he said no more resting bitch face, and she's like, and you could see it clear as day. It was funny.
Wait, Patrick said that to his wife?
Yes, and she turned around to the next and she goes, Patrick just told me no more resting bitch face, and she was like, and you could clearly see it.
You mean they have arguments too? Can you believe
real
that?
People?
They are real? Patrick Mahomes and his wife have real issues?
Your son was at the parade and was close to the woman who got killed. Oh my God, that's so scary.
I hope he's doing all right mentally.
How is he?
No PTSD.
I bet that was, I just got chills. What did we, Dan's an attorney and I was a manager.
Did I watch
your
Clark?
grandbaby was there with your daughter?
What was Clark?
He's a baseball fan. All I care about is here.
Who's the person that keeps saying, how about those Chiefs? How about those Chiefs? How about them Chiefs? Who is that?
I was a manager, and that's kind of how I run my family. Manager.
Frankie, I could talk about it, but just not yet. I'm still too raw over that.
Oh no, Tracy, I'm so sorry. He saw the
for Clark with Iowa, yeah.
So Tracy said, he saw the death and had to run for his life. He's shook up. I bet.
Shit.
I'm sorry. That gives me goosebumps.
I hope he's okay. Caitlin Clark is amazing, and I would love to see her play. She is simply the best female shooter in the world. And like Steph Curry and
she wasn't on today.
Steph Curry and Caitlin Clark need to make a baby. Sorry, Mrs. Curry, or whatever, but Steph Curry and Caitlin Clark, if they had a kid, I mean, the kid would be able to stay home and shoot the baskets from home and win the game. The two best shooters in the world are playing today. That's pretty amazing.
Hi, Samantha. How was work today? Bosa is so hot. But just
He would have been hotter if he sacked Mahomes in that final drive.
yeah, she replied to my live and she said sorry. She had a lot of shit going on today.
Sherry, I'm retired.
Sorry,
I'm not taking any new cases.
Thanks,
But I
babe.
did not do Social Security law. to
Oh, good
answer the
for you,
question.
Samantha. Be Frazier, just because you're team
Don't come on here and pick on Mark. He's not here to defend himself.
No,
That's
and
not nice.
and it's rude.
And it is rude. Mark is
Mark is one of
Is
the
a hell of
best
a human
siblings
being.
out of the bunch.
well, that's not very nice either. Thank you. But Mark is a great human being, right?
Don't make me come after you for saying anything bad about Mark. Hello, it's just Joseph. You want to get up and see what he's
Is he up?
I think so.
He's up.
Thank
He's
you,
up.
Samantha.
He's up. He's up. He's up. Pop, you're up. I'll take that.
Thanks, Suey.
Good.
I appreciate it.
It was good.
Are you still hungry? Because I got a sandwich in there if you are hungry, Pop.
You're going skiing? You should.
Tuna
Beautiful,
sandwich.
beautiful
Yeah.
snow. There's nothing like, hi, Del.
Sit, I'll get you
You
dessert.
know,
Sit down.
you know it. I see all my people. You guys, Megan, thank you so much. You know I read everything, right? Yes, I did. And I put meat in there.
What did you say?
Take Pops. We would never take him to Disneyland.
Guess what, dear? I think you're going to have to redo
Oh,
it.
shit. Okay. My concert, you like my singing?
Take a seat.
All right. I'll sing some more.
Thank you.
For your 3 kids. I'll tell you. Jennifer and Hannah are...
Danielle, you got to do that now.
Okay. Jennifer and Hannah are family names. Grandpa's grandmother was a Jennifer,
We gotta do
and Joanne's grandmother was a Hannah. And then their middle names are Jennifer Peyton Manning, because Peyton Manning was the rookie quarterback of the
Her
season.
middle name is Peyton, not Peyton Manning.
No, but Jennifer Peyton and Hannah Page for Paige Stojakovic, and Andrew Joseph for Joe Montana.
The GOAT. The
Okay.
real GOAT.
I gotta get your pill.
The only one, he and Terry, the only
Yes,
ones
in
to have
Canada.
multiple
Yeah.
Super Bowls with no
He's
losses.
in Canada.
Where are we?
Mahomes lost that first Super Bowl. Sorry, Patrick. You shouldn't have lost to Brady, or you might be the GOAT. Brady, you can't be the GOAT if you lose a Super Bowl. I've just decided that. There's a rule that I'm instituting. You cannot, there's no consideration for the GOAT if you've lost a Super Bowl. That has to be a rule. Therefore, Brady eliminated. Mahomes eliminated. It's only between Bradshaw and Montana. That's it. Got to go with Montana. I love Terry. It's a great rule, Kelly. It's a good rule. If you lose a Super Bowl, no GOAT consideration. Andrew, so.
You know where we're in Canada?
No.
Terry, I love Bradshaw. Take Pops to Disney World, Shemini, Christmas. I mean, Disney World is miserable. Disneyland, it's $1 million to get in. It's like 3-hour wait for, just to ride the little flowers that go around. To get on a roller coaster, it's like Southwest. You got to call and check in the day before, and then you get your like C39. It's terrible. Montana to Clark was beautiful albums. One of the most beautiful Montana to Clark, Montana to Rice. My 2 favorite words.
No.
Yeah, my dad's been to Disneyland. I'm sure he's been there with me, even though I don't remember. Yeah, I can't stand. I will never ever. I mean, I love Disneyland. Don't get me wrong. Like if I could have it, if there was a day, like maybe if it was pouring rain or something, I might go there. But I can't stand the people. There's so many people. Detroit never lost a Super Bowl. Frick. But you know what? Troy never threw up the numbers, and he had Emmett, and he had an offensive line that was like average 450 pounds. So we're taking Troy out of consideration. Troy's not in the consideration for the GOAT. They ran the ball more than they threw the ball. I mean, Troy was fine, UCLA boy, but I've never been to Paris, and I can't go anywhere because of my dad. Jimmy G sucks. So that's Jimmy. I'm sorry. You're very good looking. I'm sure you could score the chicks, any chick. I'm sure you could steal any girl away from me. But you're a better football player than me, but you're not a NFL quality quarterback. I'm sorry. Neither am I, so don't feel too bad. And you got your looks to fall back on, and you're like 80 million bucks, so I'm sure he's not doing too bad. But I don't think too highly of Jimmy G. That's all. He's no Ronnie Lott. Eric, he's no Ronnie Lott. Eli Manning beat. I love Eli. I love Eli for that, and he won when he beat him with that incredible Hail Mary. It was amazing. Eli has 2 Super Bowls. What, Peyton has 1? Think of that. My dad, the Super Bowl was on. My dad was sitting in front of it. I don't think he was, watching too intently. I don't think he cared too much, and I was too nervous to watch. I had it on. I was listening. I had my phone getting updates, but I could not watch play for play. I was too anxious. Dan Marino lost the Super Bowl upstate. I believe he lost his first Super Bowl that he played in was also Joe Montana's Super Bowl, and I think the Niners won. I remember there's like 155-3. So I don't think Marino is in, although he's in the running for maybe having one of the fastest releases of any quarterback, definitely, and he was damn good, but he had also 3 incredible wide receivers that first year, and he never made it back to the big game.
We're gonna have to tell him because he keeps.
Asking about Bill?
Yeah, and he's not letting it go.
All right, see, my dad's on the Bill kick right now, and what's he doing? Did he get take his pills? He took them? Did he eat his little
He
thingamajig?
already ate it. I was gonna give him some more cookies, but he said nope.
Bill is my uncle, my dad's brother.
Hi, Carol.
Linda, the catch.
He did.
If anybody has that,
he did have his Kansas City on.
if anybody has the Sports Illustrated episode with Montana to Clark, if they have that episode, I would be that magazine. I would be interested in purchasing it.
I was named for the girl. You were, Cheryl?
Can you make him own milk? Own milk?
I don't know what that means.
You mean like own a cow? Oat milk. He does sometimes drink almond milk when we run out of milk. He'll drink almond milk, and he doesn't really know the difference.
No, I always keep almond milk.
Hey, New Zealand, Samantha, love your little island nation down there. Do you guys have a lot of kiwis? Is that where all the kiwis come from? I love kiwis, by the way. Is that why you guys?
South Swift.
Taylor, are you on yet? I think Taylor's coming on tonight. Taylor Swift. Maybe Kelsey will be with her. I don't know.
Forever.
Is she on yet? Have you seen anybody seen Taylor on
We're
yet?
eating, and what are we eating today?
No.
Out in corn dogs.
No.
Well, because she's eating out of his bib.
My dad
Jake-
spills shit into his bib, and it's got a
Jake,
pocket at
thanks,
the bottom.
Johnson.
And so the dogs go, while he's standing there, the dogs will be sticking their noses in his bib trying to eat the stuff out of him.
Andrew is in some videos, but a lot of times when we video, Andrew's not around.
Andrew doesn't mind videos
He doesn't
at all.
care. Yeah, he doesn't care. I forwarded an ad today to Anna because it has a clip of Ed watching TVs, and Sally sent you a video because people are using a clip of yours.
I'll look at it, Sally. I mean, so many people are using
I do,
videos.
Judy.
There's not a lot that you can do.
Anissa, if you listen closely, Grandpa is done eating.
Andrew's my kid.
So his bib is hanging on the chair, Anissa, and so the dog is cleaning up the bib, Anissa.
Lieutenant Dan,
No.
that's a Forrest Gumper right there.
No.
I can't stand to listen to him say no, so we're gonna have to do something about it.
Oh, thanks, Ryu. Ryu?
Pop, go sit on the couch over there, Pop.
Yeah.
I'll get the dog.
Thanks, Renee. We appreciate it.
You go sit on the couch over there. Good go.
I don't know where your brother Bill is.
And Kate
I
and the
know,
dogs
Bob.
were outside. I just let them in.
I know, Pop.
Just for,
You know where he is?
I don't know where he is, Pop. Take a seat on the couch. I don't know where he is. Sit down. I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is.
All right, take
Thanks,
a seat.
Jennifer. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks, Rachel. My middle name's Rachel.
It's the Bill kick.
You're welcome, Sean. I appreciate it.
I saw my cousin, Bill's son, and both sons in Rancho Mirage, and I had one of his kids who looks a lot like Bill, like his dad, make a video for it, and I showed my dad it yesterday, and it might still be in his head.
You
Robert,
did?
Dad, Robert.
Oh.
He looked at it last night. He knew it was family.
Deborah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't understand a cover up. He understands a bib. So everybody does their own thing.
I wouldn't know what cover up is either. He doesn't care about a bib. My dad has never been somebody who would care about something like that. It's just not something that rises to the level that would even catch his attention. He's just not. He's not
He
like
calls
that.
it a bib.
He would call it a bib. He doesn't care. He'd put it on. He doesn't care. I put the damn thing on. I mean, I think it's a great. I actually told my nephew, you should make a business selling those bibs, because not just for him, but if you're like people that wear suits to work. I remember how many ties I ruined when I was wearing a tie every day, and I'd go out to lunch, and every frickin' day something was on my tie or my shirt or whatever.
You still need one right now.
I probably still need a bib.
Yeah. Who cares? Tomato. It's really not that big of a deal. Not in our household, anyway.
You know where
Your
Mark
dad.
is at?
I know where Mark is at. He's at home.
Is he okay?
He's fine, Pop.
Pardon me?
He's fine, Dad.
Oh, okay.
Mark is at home.
That's good. I didn't know where the hell he was.
Yeah, he's at home. I talked to him earlier.
He's home. Is he here in Canada?
No, Dad, we're in Elk Grove. We're not in Canada. And Mark lives in the same town we do.
He was there.
He lives in the same town we're in right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where he was.
Well, he's at home right now. He's at home watching TV, eating dinner.
Okay, that's good. I don't know if he's got food there.
Dad, he's a big boy. He's got plenty of food.
He what?
He has plenty of food.
I hope so. I hope so.
All right.
Okay. Thank you for the.
You're
I didn't know
welcome.
where the hell he was.
I know, Pop. It's all right.
Okay.
He's home.
Well, after-
Which way are you going?
Pardon me?
Where are you going, Pop?
When I go back home, he'll stay with me for a while.
Pop, you're home right now.
What's that?
You're home right now. You are home.
I don't live here.
You
I'm
live
staying
here.
temporarily.
Well, you're staying here.
This is my home right now, today,
All right.
and tomorrow.
All right.
Well, I'll say with Mark, get him over here, go to the bathroom.
All right, Pop. Dad's here temporarily. How do you get you in here? This is weird like this with it.
Yeah, real men do wear bibs.
Real men wear bibs.
Like they wear pink.
My dad thought briefly we were in Canada.
Well, because I've
been
been
talking
saying
about
Canada.
Bill and
all day I've been saying Bill's in Canada, you know?
Hmm.
So I'm trying not to.
To
but
say he's dead?
It might have to.
Yeah, when that's what happens. I mean, and I believe because in the recess of his mind, he knows his brother's past. So whenever we try and feed him redirection, it tends to carry on. With that one subject, I mean, I've been redirecting really well with his keys lately, and he buys it. He buys it real well. But with Bill, it's one area
I have a
that he
funny
does not,
story
you
to
know.
tell you.
Yeah,
So we have a friend, Trina and Jim, and her sister-in-law.
2 friends.
Well, yeah, they're a married couple.
Yeah.
And their sister-in-law is at their house in Florida with them. And she was watching something on the telephone. And she's like, wait a second, is that Dan Salinger? And she was watching one of your videos. She's like, they're good friends of ours. And her friend was like, what?
I don't even know Trina's sister.
And her in-law, her brother's wife,
Mark, right here.
her sister-in-law.
I don't know her brother.
No, I do.
Dad, nobody's back there.
Where the hell it is?
Anyway, I thought it was funny.
I don't know where he's at either.
She thought it was funny.
Pop, it's all right, Pop. Go watch some TV. Everybody's fine.
You get a hold of him?
I've talked to him many times today. He's fine. Mark is fine.
Your brother's all right?
He's absolutely fine, Pop.
I hope you're right.
I'm right.
I don't think he knows where it is.
Dad, he knows where he is. He knows where you are. He knows all that. I talked to him 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. What do you
Where
have
is
in
he?
your
I know. I
nose?
just was. It's a boogie.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That was like pulling a tapeworm out of a pet's rectum.
He's killed you.
Dad, that was bad.
That was you had a boogie.
Grandpa liked that. She just pulled a booger right out of his nose.
Oh, so he did get a hold of Mark.
I did, Pop, and he's
Yeah.
fine. He's fine, Dad.
Where is he?
He's at home.
Where's that at?
About 5 miles from here in his house.
So he's lives in Canada?
No, Dad, he lives in Elk Grove. We're in Elk Grove, California right
Oh, we're in
now.
Elk Grove right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Everyone's fine. All your kids are fine. You don't have anything to worry about.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
All right.
Mark has no money, so I don't know how he gets it around.
Well, Mark has plenty of money and he's doing just fine, Dad.
Well, I don't know that.
Well,
Neither do you.
okay. Well, I'm telling you, I know he's just fine. Financially and otherwise, he's just fine, Pop.
Okay, I hope you're right.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I had a nice lunch,
You did have a nice dinner, absolutely.
so that was good. Where's Mark? Is he here or is he?
He's about 5 miles away from here.
He's in Canada?
No, he's in Elk Grove.
Oh, he's in Elk Grove. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's get him tomorrow, maybe.
We'll see him tomorrow. Well, for sure, he's going to come stay with you for a couple hours tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be good. Well, he's not working, is he?
He's retired, Pop.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he sold the business and he retired.
Well, hopefully he's got some money to spend then.
He's doing just fine, Pop.
Good.
All right.
I hope we're all doing fine.
We're all doing fine. You especially. You're doing good.
Yeah. Just to be able to speak to people.
You can speak to people.
Yeah, I can do that still.
Yeah, you still can, Pop.
I
In fact, you speak to a lot of people. You have no idea how many people you speak to. You speak to
I'm talking
more.
about family now.
Well, you speak to your family every day.
Well, that's what I want to make sure, you know.
And a couple million other people every day as well.
Are.
Yeah, your family's all fine, Pop.
Well, that's good. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah,
I like to hear you're fine too.
I know, Pop.
Are you working at all?
I'm retired, Dad.
But you still work.
I take care of you, Dad. That's what I do. I take care of my
I
pop.
wouldn't want that job.
I know, but I love it. I love the job. That's my favorite job I've ever had.
Did you already make your bedtime chronic?
Do I make my bedtime stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely, Pop.
Well, as long as you feel healthy and you got a good sense of humor, that's what's important.
Dad, those are both two incredibly important things.
Pardon me?
Those are very important, both of those things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, Pop.
Well, they're my family, my kids. You're part of me.
I know I'm part of you.
I hope you're part of the better part of me.
I think I got some of your good parts. I got a few of your other parts too, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
What's that?
Nobody's perfect, Dad. That's your dessert. That's what I bought for your dessert, your Nutri-Grain bars. You had one already. You can have another if you
I
want.
had one, didn't I?
Yeah, you had
It
one.
wasn't this though.
It was that. That's the box I gave it to you from.
When did I eat one of these?
Oh, about 10 minutes ago.
Did you see me eat one of these?
Dad, you can have another one. Danielle, get the dog, please. Put him.
Is that okay with you? I took a.
Yep. Come sit down. There's treats stand up there. Okay, come sit down at the
Oh,
table.
I was gonna eat in my flow.
Yeah, you can. But come sit down at the table.
Okay, I'll go sit down right there.
Yeah,
All right, Bob.
Where?
over here.
In the other room, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I like these. These are good.
They're damn good. I got them for you today at
I decided to
CVS.
hold it, Mark,
Those are Nutri-Grain. These
I don't know.
These are strawberry Nutri-Grain bars. They're dessert. They're kind of dessert.
Got it? Here.
He's tired right now. It's 5:40. His normal bedtime is 6 o'clock. He took his meds. He hasn't really sundown too much today, but I don't mind. You know, he sundowns, but really in good spirits. So even though his memory is resetting very quickly, as you can see, he's in good spirits, which means he's happy. He's fed. He's
Are
clean.
we going this angle now?
What?
Are we going this angle now?
Did I change it?
Yes.
I didn't even do that like consciously. I just did it because that's. See, now it's back to normal. You had it the other way. I didn't change it. You just changed it. This is normal for me.
Coco's a female, yeah. Is it golf snack?
No, the dog not want to go. It was snapping at me.
Yeah, she was.
She was turning around trying to get me.
Because you put her in there.
Because she wants to eat Grandpa's dessert. I know.
Nothing's wrong with
His
hip.
back, it's his low back. It's and it might be on one, a little more to one side or the other, and that's why you see kind of the tilt. But it's his spine. It is a Michelob Ultra, 2.5 grams of fat of carbs or 95 calories. So, but you know what? I usually end up drinking an extra one of these. That's the difference. Is you don't feel like you've got much in you, so
It's normal again.
you drink another.
Everybody gets so like tripped when things. I know we had it over here.
We believe it's vascular dementia, Kev, not Alzheimer's.
GSR, love you, girl.
Yeah, my dad. That's all he's concerned about is his family.
Be nice to Dan.
I am
Why?
retired.
Why would I be nice to Dan? It's fun to poke on him.
I want her to be nice later tonight.
Yeah,
she can
he
be
just
as mean
wants
as
to
she
be
wants
nice.
right now. I
Yes.
got no problem with that. She can bag on me as long as in an hour after we get off. If she's nice, then
Grandpa,
I'm happy.
no. Grandpa does not.
I was a lawyer.
Has never drank.
Kunje. Fuck. Did I pronounce that right?
I do.
Cujo? I mean, I don't know what it was, but
I don't know, but that's just
it was pretty close.
Millie did get her.
Why do you keep doing that?
Millie Pig did get her because I was looking at Caitlin's. No, I have no family in Maine.
Caitlin's on here? Caitlin Clark?
No.
Hi, Caitlin.
But she did have her.
I'd like to introduce you to my son Andrew. Caitlin Clark. I would love to introduce you to Andrew. Can you imagine that? If Andrew and Caitlin Clark had kids?
I don't know who that is.
Never mind. Only the best female shooter in the world.
He said, or she said, that's totally off. Kunji.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure I screw up like most of the names that I call it here. My father was not angry with me. He's very rarely angry at me. I mean, there are times
I
in my
still
life
like
he's been angry.
Kunji. Kunji sounds fun. Just
That'll
call
have
him.
you criminal
Just
law.
call him Kun for short. Here, Ed. Ed.
The key trick is still working. It is still working. They're up there right now. And, the point is, I think he has gotten to the point where he doesn't remember his old keys. So the key trick, even though it didn't work a year ago, it is now working, and I use it every time.
Go sit down over there
And it's wonderful when it works. It is wonderful.
In case you get thirsty. Yeah. He chowed that, man. That was the second one. He likes those.
Yeah, he likes them. Got 2 boxes today. If you want to mail something, you can mail it to my office, Salinger Law Group, and you can find that online.
Okay.
I don't have a link to that. I should, but I don't. But it's Salinger Law Group. That's where people send stuff. I'm not a Chiefs fan, actually. I'm kind of not really happy with the Chiefs right now.
Daddy mean to you.
Because I'm a lifelong Niner fan.
Was Daddy mean to you?
But I do like the Kansas City Chiefs in general.
You do?
Yeah, I like them. I like watching Mahomes. He's fun to watch.
Was that anus? Oh, sinus. Sinus? What? Anus.
Criminal law, Lindsay. It was not a Zen, but it was very similar to a Zen. I would show it, but I'm not going to show products that I don't want to push because they're bad. Don't ever use nicotine pouches or cheap tobacco.
Yes, Sean.
Mistakes I've made in my life.
Yes, Sean, he really does. I promise you. He thinks it's the greatest party trick ever.
Grandpa is 91. He will be 92 shortly.
She spoke French her whole life. Liam, I accidentally almost blocked you.
Motivational words,
Actually, I forgot how
no
to speak
comment.
English because she spoke French. Oh, shit.
You call them snubs in Scandinavia.
You
March
did,
26th?
Lily? You didn't tell me, girl. What do you think? Dan, we call them snus. Oh,
I cannot
snus.
believe
Okay,
how
snus.
fast these beers
Yes.
are going
So
down.
snus is a
Fast.
brand. Snus. No, I'm not. I'm drinking a Jack and Coke.
Orienta, so let me briefly say that Alzheimer's is dementia, but Alzheimer's is one form of dementia. There are many forms of dementia, and Alzheimer's is one subset of it. There are also Lewy body, traumatic brain injury, vascular dementia. There are other types of dementia, and Alzheimer's is one of the most well known.
Merci, Fernie. Congrats. That's huge. 27 years sober. That is amazing.
That is
Congrats.
really cool. Hey, in Sacramento.
I guess there will be a time when you're not comfortable sharing Ed's life.
A lot of times, there's a lot of things that we're not comfortable sharing. I mean, I get, you know, a lot of videos I get that I will never post just because
Geez,
for
I'm
whatever
sure.
reason, either there's, you know, a booger out of his nose, or he spits, or he
Passes
just
gas,
does not
or-
look dignified. Yeah, or passing
Passes
gas.
gas.
If there's anything
Oh, you do?
undignified, I'm not going to
Joe
post it.
Biz?
That's my dad that I'm
Is
posting, so I'm incredibly careful about what I post of my dad. We've been to Thunder Valley, but now we have our own
Sky River.
little rip-off joint. So
Hi, Cyclist Grandma.
I mean, why don't I just freaking give Sky River Casino or Venmo? Just sit here and be all. I was gonna go gamble. I'm just gonna Venmo him $300 and be done with it.
Because that's not as fun.
I know, but it's the same result.
He was not in any worse.
I have not eaten Togos in a while. I need to go back to
No,
Togos.
it's horrible.
No, it's not horrible.
It's horrible. Hi, Danielle.
Grandpa had a salad. What was in the salad? Did you put that taco in it? Did you go out at the shit pot yesterday?
The shit pot. I put the shit pot food.
She came back
in
from the
German Jack and Coke. No, what's that? I don't know. Jack and Coke. Andrew brought home
in
these.
Afghanistan.
Andrew brought home these Jack and Coke cans with 0 sugar, and I was like, ooh, and they are amazing.
My dad was a foot doctor.
Hi, Scott.
My ethnicity is human. Hi, Gary. How are you doing, man? I missed you. Gary White. My good buddy Gary White has said hi, and I want to say hi back.
Do you guys give dating advice to your daughter? Of course I do.
And she never takes it.
Nobody. Well, the oldest one.
I had to take it upon myself to
The
break up
oldest
a
one-
one relationship.
God, don't talk about that.
Hi, Jennifer. I hope she's not watching.
Right. The
She
oldest,
blames me for it.
The
but
oldest one does not take advice, but I give it no matter what. How many lives
My dad's
of one of
91.
these lives do you think I hear? What does that mean? Human. What's your ethnicity? Human.
How many animals do I have?
Way too many.
Including Danielle? We're all animals. We're all animals. We have what? 7 cats, a couple dogs,
And a
a
pig.
pig.
And a Dan.
You stole my joke. It's
Very
snowing
light.
in Cincy.
Oh.
Stay warm, man. We're woman. Man or woman. My dad enjoyed his retirement. My dad enjoyed his life. I can tell you that. I wish I had some of the traits that he has, and he didn't worry about shit. He just did it. He got up and went through the day. He did the day.
John, let's check.
Brad Smith, thank you. Are you a fellow Spartan?
This is not the This is not the can. I made my own. I might have to go on.
John, you got
might
my
have to-
respect, man.
I might have to get the Gentleman's Jack. Is it smoother?
That's what you drank before. Just put more of the non-Jack in there, and it will probably be less.
No, it was better than the can.
It's better than the can.
The can is better.
Big Ellie, you're struggling with your mom. I get letters every day. You are not alone. The one thing that people look at I get a lot of comments saying, God, you're lucky. Your dad's not
Hi.
violent. He's not angry. He doesn't call you names. And all that is true. There are so many people out there that have it much more difficult than I do.
I
And
have
you guys
Honey
have
Jack.
my respect.
Honey
And,
Jack
and the
is-
fact that you're doing it under those conditions says a lot about you. So
Thanks, Shirley.
feel good about yourself, because it's a great thing you're doing. It's a disease that makes them that way.
I am a mother. I
But
will
you guys
always
are doing amazing.
Aunt Lola, hang tight.
I've been to Texas. I love Texas. My mom's life was saved in Houston at MD Anderson. So I love Houston. I can dance and do magic tricks, Eric. Would you like me to do? Can you pull a feather out of your cap, or I can do card tricks?
Well, what's the magic trick you're gonna do? Watch me demolish a candy bar in 0.25 seconds?
I can make something grow. I don't know what magic trick I can do, but Dr. Ed is right in the other room. He's still up, Rob. We try and keep him up at least till 6 o'clock, as late as we can.
He will not sleep through the night. No.
He will not.
He's
He
up
will
all night
unfortunately
long.
not sleep through the night.
Oh shit! I'm better in the morning. Yeah, because
My wife is.
I'm tampered by him.
Is about 5.5 years younger than me.
So young.
Very young.
Oh, Ashley, that's tough.
He wakes up. He goes to the bathroom. I mean, he's out of the door opens and shuts no less than I'd say
50,000 times a night.
8 to 15 times a night. Maybe
Leslie,
maybe 5
see?
on a great night.
None of the
5
keywords
nights.
are working. It's a joke. Cards, puzzles, games, still coming through. Turn the portion into a Bronco.
Thank you for the follow, Lisa. I forgot
I've
if
been
you
eating
if
it.
you like the content, your follow would be greatly appreciated.
Does Dan dance or Grandpa?
You can dance if you
Dan
want.
tries to dance.
You can leave your friends behind.
Bourbon, no.
I think Taylor should dump Travis.
Why? Are you jealous?
I kind of a little. Not of Travis.
Well, obviously you are.
I wonder if she's ever going to sing, "We are never to Travis. Never, ever, ever, ever getting back together again." Sly Stallone, are you
Oh,
kidding?
did Dan talk to a therapist, GSR? Did you talk to a thesaur? A thesaur.
Sorry. I think you got to slow down on the jack. Slow down on the jack.
I blended
What
it.
is a thesaur?
I blended GSR with
That's
therapist.
a Fizbot psychologist.
Oh shit.
Hello,
I
am
blended
Andy,
GSR. I
your
literally
Fizbot
just.
psychologist. Could you please tell me the biggest problem
Oh my
you
God.
have with your mother?
Did you talk to a therapist on there? GSR
I'm
was
there.
going after a therapist today.
I don't know. I talk to a lot of people. I don't always know what they do. Will we ever consider
Therapist.
memory care? Probably not memory care.
Jason, I love Jason. Too.
But it's very possible that he reaches a point physically where it's not safe for us to have him here, or he needs,
Shit.
IV meds or something like that. I hope not. I hope he dies right there in that room,
Oh, God.
peacefully in his sleep. That's my hope. Zach, we're not from Iowa, but we do have relatives from Iowa.
Thanks, Shannon.
Yes, those are Jeffrey Dahmer
I
glasses.
love my GSR.
I said that once on.
I love when GSR goes in. I look for her rebuttals.
I don't know what my dad's favorite song is.
Salty Tooth, falling
Salty
is
Tooth.
no, that's
My
his
dad is
thing.
91.
Yes, falling is a fear, but what can you do?
It is my biggest fear, and it probably will be his undoing. I mean, every time I watch him walk, my heart skips a beat.
He yelled at me today. He yelled at me.
Grandpa was yelling at the dogs.
He
You
yelled.
hear him? Shh, let me listen to Grandpa. He's yelling at the dogs.
He yelled at me today because he came in the laundry room, and he said, "What can I do to help?" I said, "There's nothing you can do."
Big Ellie, that is normal. She's such a caregiver. That's normal. And it's okay to get mad. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be short. It's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to lose it. It's okay as long as you do the best you can and you get back on the bike and calm them down as soon as you can. It happens, especially as life gets busy. Sorry, Tammy Lee. Tammy
Hi.
Lee, do you have a big? I can't even do it. I can't even say it. I'm thinking of the female part though, but I don't want to say it.
I don't remember what I was saying because he took it away. I was trying to answer.
All right.
I don't remember what I was going to say. What was I saying?
Check your message about speaking in Houston. I will look.
I don't remember.
What organization are you from? I love Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
He was not a workaholic. No. A laundry room with Ed. He got mad at me. That's right. Thank you. And I said, Ed, you can't help. First of all, you don't know. Thank you, Jose. First of all, 7th, Cruella de Vil. 7th. I can't even go. I'm not. Oh, stop it. And I said, you're 92. there's not much you can do. You just can relax and hang tight. And he said, well, I can still do more things. Maybe not everything. You might be right. I'm 92. John, no. Oh, the funny story though, Dan was bringing him in to take a shower, and I was on
Today?
the, and I was on the toilet.
Yep.
And
that happened.
Dan literally was talking to me before that, and we were sitting there, and he literally sat down on the bench today while I was pooping, my squatty potty, everything, and he was talking to me. And then we talked about Grandpa, and he said, yeah, I gotta give him a shower. So I'm still on the toilet, and he's walking Ed in, and I said, can I at least wipe my ass before you bring him in?
Lindsay, I retired more because of my heart attack than my dad. My dad came later, but I was already transferring out of law, just slower at that time. And then since my dad came in, I've accelerated that exit.
You know how many times Ed has walked in on me while going to the bathroom, or if I've showered, he walks in and he opens this shower. Where's Bill?
We can't lock the door because that, panics him. So he does
No
walk
privacy.
in. There's no
But
privacy.
I really
He
like.
doesn't.
I really like to wipe my ass though in private. I won't even do it
You
for
could
him.
shut the bathroom door if you wanted to.
I know, but I mean, I like to poop with the bathroom door open.
Well, when you want to poop with the door open, then you deal with the spectators. She'd probably take this right in with her.
Nah, that's pushing it.
He's up, I think. Do you want to see?
He's up.
I'm tired. You want to get up or do I get up?
You can get up.
All right. What time is it? It is. It's not even 6 yet.
No.
Pop! Pop!
It's not even 6 o'clock.
No, take a seat for at least
Yeah,
another
you know what?
as long as you
I
can.
just picked a booger out of his nose, you guys. It's the caregiver in me. Let's be real. I don't care if he's got a booger hanging, I'm gonna pick it.
That's great.
And yes,
Careful.
you literally lose your sense of privacy. It's like having kids all over again, honestly.
And even watching him walk right there, my heart is, I'm worried. Just watching him, but you can't get up and follow him around all day long. It is a scary thing.
Yeah, I don't mind pooping right in front of my husband, but when I want to wipe my ass, for some reason, that's the
Why
line
are
I
you
draw.
saying that?
Because I was responding
All right.
to Lakeisha, and she still says, "Oh, you don't poo in front of him." It was really odd that Dan sat down on the bench in the bathroom while I was pooping today and wanting to talk to me. He's not.
I sat down?
Yeah, you sat down and talked to me, and I was pooping.
All right. What were we talking about?
And then we talked about it, and I said, you really need to, I don't know, you were just, sitting down with your phone, and we were chatting, and then I said, you got to give Grandpa a shower. It's been a couple days, because we've both been so tired. So.
He exercised all of his life, Sylvia. He was a prolific walker. Even when he was 80 years old, he was walking
I
10 miles a day.
I pooped.
When he was 80 years old.
Boogies. Yeah, wiping is private. That's where I draw the line.
I don't know when he started to forget his age. That's in the last 5 years or so.
And he doesn't even look in the mirror and think of
Francine,
himself as older. That's what's really weird.
I'm more competitive on some things, and she's more competitive on other things. Someone asked who's more competitive, me or you? That bother you? I said you're more competitive in some things, and I'm more competitive on other things.
What would I be more? What do you?
Like if I say, hey, Danielle, you might want to think about that video you want to post and maybe take that part out. You will say, no, you will just not listen to me. But if we
That's
were playing,
competitive?
if we were playing basketball or horse or something, I'm going to be more competitive. If we're
Judy, same thing. If I fart, he's like, what the frick was that? What was that? I farted. Whatever.
I don't hear them.
Yes, you do.
No, I find them out other ways.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah? Are you tired, Bob? No, your car keys are hanging.
No, my poop smells.
They're hanging
Sometimes.
up.
Sometimes. I don't even like the smell sometimes.
Because we have our keys
I'm not-
hanging up by the door.
I'm not competitive.
Want to see them?
Sports, I'm competitive.
Come here, I'll show you your keys.
I'm competitive, but
I'll show you your keys, come on.
that's the thing. Silent but deadly. It's a very childish conversation. No shit, Izzy. Yes.
Yeah, right here.
Sherlock Holmes here.
Oh
We've
my
got a
God.
Sherlock Holmes on our life.
There's your keys,
It's
Pop.
very childish.
Mine.
Yes.
We keep
No
them
shit.
hanging right here.
No shit.
Yeah, well, they're probably a bunch are no good or gone, but there they are.
Okay, now,
Now you know where
I
they
hope
are.
I
That's
don't need
why
them.
our
You don't need them unless you go.
I leave the bathroom open because I'm in there alone,
Are you tired? What do you want to do, Pop?
and then people come and find me.
Well,
You wanna sit down? Do you want to sit down in here? You want to sit down for
Well,
a
you
bit?
guys are working on a program there.
Yeah, well, if you want to sit down and
Huh?
if you want to sit down, you can sit
No, that's
down.
okay, it's over there, you work, you can finish your work.
You can sit right there if you want, Pop.
What?
You can sit down if you want, right there. You can take a seat.
Okay, I'll take a seat.
All right. I'll move those files out of the way.
Danielle, how are you doing today? You
Is he
okay?
in there? Yes, I'm okay.
Good, good.
Here, hand me
2
those.
minutes. You don't have to go, you can stay there.
Oh, I will stay. I'm just gonna go potty.
So what's going on, Dad?
What?
What's going on?
Staying in my bed
Yeah.
and thinking, well, let's see what's going on now.
Are you tired?
Yeah, a little tired.
It's normal for your age. It's normal to be tired right now.
Yeah, well,
Let me just see one thing here, Pop. You got something hanging out of your nose? It's a hair?
He's got a hair.
I
got it.
hope so. No, I didn't get it. Hang on.
No, it's a hair. Ow.
There,
Dan.
got it. You feel that?
Jeez.
Did you feel something out of your nose?
I can feel it.
Was it a little sting? Because I pulled the hair out
A
there.
little bit, nothing serious.
All right.
No, so what are you doing now?
Pop, I'm retired.
Are you working at all?
Well, a little bit, but I'm pretty much retired.
You're not doing any work on a regular basis?
Nope, not doing any work on a regular basis.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you don't have to.
I don't have to. Thank God. I'm very fortunate.
Well, you've earned it. You've worked hard all your
You've
life.
helped. You've helped smooth the transition into retirement. Just being you helped.
Me?
Yeah,
Help you?
you've helped me.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's different.
No, it happened.
That's very good. That's very
Yeah,
good.
you're famous, Dad. That helps.
I wouldn't say I'm famous at all.
You wouldn't say it, but I would.
Come on.
Well, if it makes you feel better, go ahead and feel whatever you want.
All right.
There's a doggy there.
There's
He
a puppy dog.
walked out of the room.
I know, Pop.
Here he comes. So in general, how are things going for you, Dan?
Dad, in general, things are going really nice. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm trying to look at some of the comments here. If you guys want to ask questions,
Pardon me?
I'm just trying to. We're on cameras right now, all over the world. There's a couple thousand people that are watching us right now.
1,000
A couple thousand
that could watch us?
right here. Yep, these things are a couple thousand
Oh
people.
boy. We're famous.
You're famous.
If they have one of these type of...
And they all have one of these types of things, and they're all watching. Do you have any words of wisdom to share?
Do you have any what?
Words of wisdom.
Words
Any
of
words of
wisdom?
wisdom?
I would say just you continue to do what you're doing. You're doing a good job. And the idea of what's behind all this is good too, because you're looking for the future. When you...
We're definitely looking for the future, Pop, and trying to help people. You're helping a lot of people,
I
Dad.
hope so.
You are helping a lot of people.
I hope so. I hope so.
You are, trust me, Pop.
Family and beyond.
Family and beyond, yeah. You're influencing
What
a
about-
lot
what
of
about
people.
Poor Danielle. What are we doing?
Poor Danielle.
Poor Danielle. How are you doing, poor Danielle?
What can we do? What can we do?
I don't know. Anybody have any questions that I might pose to him right now?
That's pretty good.
How are you doing, Dad? How do you feel? You feel good?
Well, I'm younger than you, and I feel good.
Yeah. Well, you still got your sense of
Wait a
humor.
minute, am I younger than you?
Are you younger than me? Look at my face.
You're still younger than me.
I think I'm still younger than you.
And you are younger than I am. anyway.
Dad, it would be really difficult for you to be my father and be younger than me.
Or to be your father.
You are my dad.
Is that what you tell people when you introduce it?
I do tell people that. You're my dad. For real.
For real?
Yeah, you're my dad, Pop. Dad, I know your grandfather, your father, George. I know your great-grandfather, Leland. You were my dad.
Leland was your dad?
Leland's my great-grandfather. He's your grandfather.
Yeah.
And you're my dad.
I'm your dad.
You're my dad. For real.
You decided that was going to be your dad.
Dad, you made me. I'm 50% your blood.
That's good.
It's good or bad, but it's what I am. I'm half you. You're my
Who's
dad.
your mother?
Joanne.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Joanne?
I do.
Right.
She's a very bright young lady.
She's a bright lady, absolutely, and she lives not too far from here. She
That's
lives close to Mark.
What?
She lives close to Mark. She lives in the same town.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. You grew up, you lost some of your hair, and you became gray.
I grew up and I lost my hair and I went gray. By the way, ditto, right back at you. You grew up, you lost your hair, and it's gray.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, just like me.
Just runs in the family.
Thank you
Always
so much
been
for
part
that.
of the family.
I appreciate my baldness. Thank you, Dad. That's a gift you bestowed to me graciously. And you have more hair than me, which is really not fair.
Money, I don't know anything about how much you really have.
I didn't say money, I said hair. Hair. Yeah.
It's turning gray.
Yeah, you're gray. I'm gray.
Is it all gray?
Yeah, you're all gray. Look, you can see
all gray.
yourself. Look,
I
Pop.
can't see.
Look, you can see yourself right in there. That's you. That's you.
Oh, yeah.
Gray.
Yeah.
Gray.
We're ones in the family.
Yeah, it runs in the family, Pop.
Okay. There I am again.
There
Gray.
you are. Gray as gray gets.
All right, well, that's good. This is normal type of aging. That's good.
You're
That's good.
aging normally.
Huh?
You're aging normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how old you are?
How old am I?
How old do you think you are, Pop?
What?
How old do you think you are?
Born 1932.
I know that. How old do you think you are?
I'd be in my, I don't know what the date is today.
Well, how old do you think you are?
I'm in my mid-50s, early 60s, in that area.
Pop, you're a little bit off. I'm on mid-50s. Your son's in his mid-50s.
What?
I'm in my mid-50s, Dad.
But I'm older than you.
Yeah. You're 30 years older than me.
How much?
30-something years.
Am I 30 years older than you?
Yeah, you had me at like 35 or something.
Well, I'm ahead of you, I can tell you that.
You're ahead of me, absolutely.
I'm very, but we're both pretty healthy in general.
Absolutely.
So that's good too.
And that's what's important. That we're healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have to shave.
You want to shave, Pop? I have your razor all charged up.
You've done very well for yourself, Dan. Very well.
Well, thank you, Dad. You've done very well for yourself.
Well, I've done what I had to do.
Well, you
I
did
didn't
it.
make decisions. You made decisions what you wanted me to do, and I followed the decisions you made for me.
Well, Dad, that's amazing that you say that.
Yeah. So
You're not quite that easygoing when I make the decisions, though. You're easygoing now.
I do have a tendency to get stubborn at times.
You think so? Pop, that runs in the family too.
Yes, it does.
It runs in the family. That was one thing you were kind enough to give to all your kids, was a stubbornness. I appreciate it. Are you tired, Pop?
What?
Are you tired?
Yeah, I am.
Do you want to go to bed?
Are you?
I'm not going to go to bed for a little while, but if you want to go to bed, I can.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You want to go to bed?
Yeah.
You want to go to bed now? All
Well,
right.
unless it's something important for me to do now, no.
No, you're just hanging out. So if you want to go to bed, I can help you.
Yeah, I will want to go to it. I appreciate being with Danielle. I like Danielle too.
All right. I like Danielle too.
She's a good person. She's a good person.
She's a good person.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Ed.
Good night, Bobby.
Good night, Moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon.
Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom for a minute.
Dan, remind him to brush his teeth.
Yeah, brush your teeth.
What?
Brush your teeth.
Brush my teeth?
Yeah, brush your teeth.
I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, well, I'll get your toothpaste, toothbrush your toothpaste out there.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
This is it. I'll put some toothpaste
TikTok with 4,000 people on there. Did you hear that?
right there.
Oh, that's fine.
About me? Danielle? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I hope you heard it. I know you guys did. But just in case you didn't hear that, pay attention to that.
It's been a long time since he's done that.
Long
It's
time.
been a long time since he came and sat down. So, and you never knew when it's going to happen. I'm thrilled that he was able to come and sit down. If you guys enjoy the content, a quick follow would be greatly appreciated. And he'll be done in a minute. I'll have to get him ready for bed.
Thanks, Charles. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting us.
Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it.
Thank you for understanding us, and thank you for your support. I'm trying to like it, Carl. Oh, hi, Q. Hold on. Shit, Q Ball. Are you
He
back?
is precious, and you just got to see a really good moment.
Thanks.
So, I mean, he was sundowning really hard earlier. If you guys, for people that have been on, he was really sundowning, and he just came out, and you saw it. You know, he has those moments, and he sat down. It was wonderful. We love that, and that's preserved on YouTube, so I'll have that for eternity.
Mm-hmm.
My dad is not a veteran. He age. He's born in '32, so he was like, what, 13 when World War II ended. And he did, when he graduated from high school, he did join the Marine Corps band.
I'm sorry for your loss.
But there was nothing going on until Korea. By that time, he was in podiatry school. And at that time, if you were in school, you were deferred.
Oh, thanks, Brendan. Here for some socks. You know he's always got good socks on.
He's got great socks. If you saw the video, you saw all of his socks. If people send him socks, I mean, he's got every kind of sock you could imagine, from pineapple to Hostess to Twinkies to Cheez-It
Cheez-Its.
socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it all. Life is backwards. If you want to
Johnny
send
is
my
not.
dad, you can send it to my law group, Salinger Law Group. You can just Google it, Salinger Law Group in Elk Grove.
Oh, thanks, Charles. He's lucky. Charles says you're lucky, Dan.
I am incredibly lucky, incredibly fortunate, 10 times over, without a doubt. We don't have a P.O. box, but people just send stuff to my office, Salinger Law Group.
Sure, he's pushing his teeth.
You gonna take them?
No, I'm gonna make sure he's brushing his teeth.
Okay.
But I can change him if you want.
Yep, she's got to brush his teeth.
Did you brush your teeth?
What?
Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah,
You did?
I just got to.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, let's go.
you're gonna take. I'll
I'll do it.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good night.
Good night, Dad.
Thank you
I'll
for
help
your
you.
help.
Come on, let's change you.
So we'll see how well that goes. If he lets her change him, that will be quite impressive. My dad was a foot doctor. Malaria, I think. I didn't know if I saw that correctly. I am extremely fortunate to have all these videos of my dad. And not only just my dad, but I catch the rest of my family in these videos. So these are going to be around forever for my kids, my grandkids, my great-grandkids. They're going to be able to look back and see a chronology of their great or great-great or grandfather. And I feel really fortunate to be catching all of these. We've been caring for him for 3 years now. We do have pictures of him when he was a doctor. We'll get video. We'll do a picture night one night and bring out old pictures. From everything from my childhood, through the wedding and all that. How you doing in North Carolina?
Yeah, we hang them up. Okay, go lay down. You're welcome.
A picture night, absolutely. We'll just do nothing but show pictures. It'll be a great night. We'll be able to have lots of conversation, and we'll just go through old pictures. My dad was very handsome. My mom said when he was young, you know, and she first saw him, he was a very handsome man. And my mom was a beautiful woman. I mean, she was amazing. She's like a model. Her grandmother was a Swedish model, like a Swedish beauty queen. So my mom was incredibly beautiful.
We have them, don't worry. They're safe.
Cecil, if you wanted to see about Danielle and I, go look at our live, or Danielle's live on YouTube from yesterday. I think he'll remember people in pictures. He may not remember like the actual event that he's looking at, but he may recognize people in the pictures. I don't play music anymore. We tried a lot at the beginning, but the frequency in his ears is so screwed up that music is not something he's interested in at this point in his life. Because he just can't enjoy it. He can't hear the full song. It probably sounds something
Scott, no,
really weird to him.
He didn't practice up here. He practiced in the Bay Area.
How's everyone else's Friday? Everyone having a good week? A good weekend? You guys looking forward to the weekend? Sherry, he started showing, you know, signs
Goodman, he was hot.
at late 70s, early 80s, where he started showing signs.
A long week.
Someone in Iraq. Hello.
Oh, sorry, Gary.
Your cat passed. We
Trent,
lost
was
a
it
lot
a
of
hard
cats.
discussing when we were? No. It wasn't a hard decision. It wasn't a hard discussion. It was pretty easy. It was easier than expected.
What discussion? You got to tell people
Having
what
your
you're talking
dad
about.
move in and sell the house and do all that
Well,
stuff.
it wasn't a discussion. It just the day it happened. That was it. There was no other option. He fell. He didn't know when he fell. He had a big bruise, and he was wondering. He was like rubbing his arm, and we knew that was it, because I could just only imagine him falling in his home and, you know, just laying there for 13 hours or until somebody found him. So that was the last day he ever spent alone, was after a fall.
You don't have to call a few exes, Rich. You can just go on the.
Danielle
You know where
is
you can go
supportive
on.
now.
You know where you can go to look at one of the exes anyway.
My dad retired, I think, in his 60s. I mean, I don't remember exactly.
So. It is horrible. But, you know, we're lucky because as has been a slow progression, there's a lot of people who I've seen that go quick, really quick, and that's really sad. We're lucky because he hasn't had as much.
He's actually had more of a physical decline than mental decline. How you doing in New Orleans? You got a great city down there. I really enjoyed my time in New Orleans.
You're welcome, Paul.
Miranda, you can go check out YouTube, Danielle's yesterday. Has our marriage become stronger since he moved in? I think now it was tough at the beginning. It was really hard on the marriage because there was so much going on. There was COVID. There was Andrew's newly diagnosed kidney disease. It was a rough first 6 months, and we didn't know how to deal with somebody with dementia. It was really hard, but it's become easier. We stuck it out, and we learned how to deal with my dad better, and it's become easier.
Dan's not gonna like it, but I'm excited.
About what? What are you talking about?
Don't you worry about it.
I'm not gonna like it?
I was against it at first because it just there. I mean, there's a long. Do you want to go into it?
No, I don't.
Okay. Did he do after retirement? He walked a lot, Scott. He visits with his family. He would have lunch with his kids, well, some of the kids every day. And
What were you all disappointed with the outcome of the Super Bowl?
And he would go.
Understatement.
And he would look at RVs. That was another pastime of his that he did. Thanks, Lord.
Vascular dementia is where your veins, where you're having mini strokes in your brain, and Every microscopic or mini stroke kills a certain amount of brain cells in the vicinity of the stroke because they're not getting oxygen. In whatever area of the brain, whatever those brain cells controlled, they're gone. So if they were a memory, it's gone. And you know, if other CPU type elements of the brain. So it's a question of where the strokes occur and how often they occur. And we've tried to stabilize my dad with medications that people would take for their heart, right? That, you know, things just people would have heart attacks, plumbing heart
The
attacks. People would have stents. It's the same thing, but in smaller vessels in your brain.
The extra inch comes with weight loss and losing some of that belly. Oprah said it. Didn't Oprah say that? I think at one point.
We don't know what caused the strokes. Every time that we have trauma, like a fall, or if he gets super upset, or it can cause additional strokes. So we try and keep him as stable as we can, and keep him from falling. Those kind of things that increase the stroke activity. And we've done a fairly decent job. He's not declined as fast as one would think.
He had one RV.
His blood pressure is much better than mine. His blood pressure is outstanding.
He had one RV.
He had many throughout
He had campers, but he had one RV.
And
sorry, Heather.
I don't know what the plans are for my dad's birthday. We'll be here. We'll probably have a dinner or a lunch or something. We don't have like a giant party plan. Those, big giant events where everybody comes over are very difficult for my dad now. He enjoys the people, but when there's so many people around, it gets tough.
Oh, shit.
What are you talking about?
I told Rich, he said, I need Dan's Manscaped so I can gain an extra inch. And I said, you have to lose weight for that.
That's a commercial that I got coming up, Rich.
Was it difficult for Andrew?
I call it the optical inch with Manscaped. And if Manscaped ever renews if they ever hire me to do another commercial, that's what it's going to be.
Yes. All of the clothes are on the right way.
Yes, they're all on the right way.
Where's your string?
Everything's on right. Yes, everything is on right. I don't do anything to prevent dementia. I'm probably going to die long before I get dementia.
No RV for me. Yeah, I think as they age with the disease, even family is a bit of an anxiety. Yeah, it's really hard.
My manscaping problem, it's a commercial, so. But when am I going live with Pop again? I'm always looking for opportunities to go live with my dad. But two things have to happen. One, I have to be in the right frame of mind to do a live. And my dad, which is the more rare, he has to be in the right frame of mind. He has to be in the right state of mind. And I love to do it. But sometimes, it's hard to predict. It's more difficult to do it now than it was 6 months ago, because he's not, like if you were here earlier, he came on tonight, he was great. He sat down, he was wonderful. It was great, had a great conversation. If he's like that, I will try and do lives with him. Typically on YouTube, I'll just get on and do a live because they're recorded. People can watch it at any time. But
I have done them on my subscriber lives, and he's done great because I do it earlier in the day. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Thanks for the follow, user. I appreciate it. If you like the content, a follow would be greatly appreciated. I definitely want a Caitlin Clark t-shirt. Absolutely. Ultra is the best light beer. I have to agree with that statement. It's a really low cal, really low carb. It does the job. And that's it. How you doing in Boston?
Our oldest,
thanks, user. I appreciate that.
Our oldest kid is going to be 25 on the 27th. But she's not into the social media game, so
my dad's not a
won't see her
fisherman.
Ever.
My son is a fisherman.
No,
Two
lost
X.
lady.
One X is all right. One X is fine.
I was drinking a Jack and Coke.
2X will work, but 1X is
No,
fine.
2X is too big. Andrew, he has something called IgA nephropathy. Yeah, nephropathy.
I like Canadian beer.
So basically, it's
I like
his
Moosehead.
his immune system is overproductive, so it affects the kidneys.
Yeah.
So every time he gets sick, his body overreacts to the virus.
Definitely new
hi,
pets in the
Nick.
future.
Have
That's
fun.
something that's never going to stop in my life. I love animals. I love kittens. I love puppies. So I cannot imagine going through life without new animals.
But
Andrew is feeling better, Jill. Thank you.
Rich, have you seen the first Hangover?
Happy birthday, cool lady.
The first Hangover, like Leslie Chow's.
Danielle's got her Jack on ice with some
Jack
Diet
and
Coke
Coke.
or something.
No, I haven't seen Charles Bronson, which is a friend of ours on here, and it makes me really worried for him.
You mean the screen name?
Yes. Yeah. He was sick and yeah.
Is anybody?
No, Andrew, no, and that's what bothers us because he's something that is like
8.8 in girth. That's good. Congratulations. I'm jealous. I think.
I'm not.
What do I do with all that?
Not a lot. Just the
What do
tip.
you do with it?
Just the tip.
Can you chat? Yes.
I know, it really bothers me.
What? What bothers you? I mean, I don't even know what you're
Well, I'm
talking about.
talking to
All that,
Liam.
there's 1,000 people
Well,
here.
just because we have a normal, a regular
Right,
that's
but
not
there's
on.
there's thousands of people watching, so you have to say what you're talking about. What happened to my dad? He's fine. He's sleeping right now.
Bluetooth commercial.
The heart attack, I believe, was due to stress. It was due to an excessive party lifestyle. It's due to there were a lot of factors that played into the heart attack, and I've worked on all of them. Tried to adjust all those
Hi,
factors.
Dolly girl.
What?
I said hi to somebody. An Aussie Doodle. Ah, California Vic. Ugh, I don't look forward to the sleepless nights. He was a podiatrist. What?
The guy with 8.8
Oh.
and all the girls said he would make you happy.
Oh,
My dad was a foot doctor. I did have a heart attack 5 years ago, Valentine's Day. So 5 years ago, what was that, yesterday or the day before?
2 days ago.
5 years ago, 2 days ago, I had my heart attack.
Yes, we still have the $1 million bill. I found it in my credenza over there.
I got pee. I got pee.
Oh yeah, Joanne, she's beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yes, when he so when he said the button, he looked like a button with hair. I laughed because every time somebody says that, I think of Leslie Chow in The Hangover. Oh. Carly, a lot of the skin stuff is genetics, right? I do use an oil serum with what's it called? Vitamin C and what's that orange spice? GSR, come on. I want to say Dan's mother for the first time in here and talk. You would have thought she's beautiful and she's very intelligent. She's very smart. Dan's mom is very smart. Turmeric, thank you. Turmeric, yes. So it's vitamin C and turmeric, yeah. I've been using that for like the last couple months. Rocky, my sister-in-law was breaking out from it, and so she gave it to me, and I love it.
What? It is Friday night. It's Friday night,
Hi,
guys.
Shooty.
It is Friday night. Let's relish in the fact that it's
No,
Friday night.
I haven't heard that song. I think it's great neat that he shares his name with the actor. Oh yeah. How's Cinnamon?
Cinnamon is fine.
needs to-
Everyone knows about Cinnamon?
Well, because I was talking about.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a dog that I rescued during COVID because my mom was all alone in her house, and you couldn't visit back in those days because she has a million risk factors. So I got her Cinnamon, and when she moved to her the place she lives now, she gave the dog to Mark. So Mark has Cinnamon. Thanks for the follow, Tracy V. Bradley. Soft Lewis, would I adopt you with your 8 inches and your girth and
Scott-
bring you into this house?
Scott-
No, I don't want that kind of competition. Are you, for God's sake?
Scott wants to know what's your favorite city that's not in California.
I mean, I have to say potentially Vegas. I do like Tombstone, Arizona. I love Houston. I do enjoy Nashville. Phoenix is too hot. I say there are a lot of cities. Maybe Kaanapali or Lahaina in Maui would be one of my favorite cities. My dad has never forgot himself. We still own the pig. In fact, the pig had her nails cut today. You're watching videos from
I'm watching videos
emails.
of Dylan.
All right, well. So I think Danielle's bored. She's watching videos. So I think it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's 80 minutes on, and you're bored. So
I'm not bored. You were just talking.
oh, you don't want to look at the notes?
I mean, you can't look at them.
I'm looking at them, but
Nashville's a great city.
Murray's nearby in Grass Valley.
Carly,
I've been to Grass Valley.
Let me go look what it is,
I
Carly.
enjoy Grass Valley. Why do I drink so much? I really don't drink much. I mean, you could have asked me that question 15 years ago. How you doing in Asia, Ann? I'm definitely a baseball fan, Sandy. I'm a Giant fan. My favorite player is Willie Mays. Am I using a filter? Does it look like it? I'm using a bald filter. I have a full head of hair. It's actually a great giant mane. Thick as I have the thickest hair in the world, but I'm using a bald filter. Because I don't want to deal with all the girls and all that,
Carly, it's
showing up at
called
my door.
Carly.
So.
It's called CEO Glow. CEO Glow.
I was joking too, dude.
Hello,
Brett
AD
Gardner.
in Elk Grove.
80s in Elk Grove. I've never been to Fenway,
Ben, sometimes we don't.
but
answer them.
I've seen Fenway. I have been to Boston,
You already got.
and actually I was in Boston with my mom as well at Dana-Farber. It was one of the areas we looked before we went to MD Anderson
Never been
in
to New
Houston.
Zealand. No.
So I have been.
Hi, V.
I have seen Fenway, but not been in it.
Did you? He watched. I was trying to take a nap. It didn't work. How
What?
was the pedicure?
It was fine. I got some video. It's on the Patreon. I put it on. The woman that cuts our pig's nails came today, and she's a nationally renowned expert. She travels around. She's a pig whisperer. She's amazing with pigs, and she.
Did Millie run away from her?
No, Billy knew.
She knew.
She did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it in the video. She's backing up. She knew what was happening, but Millie just kind of let it happen. I think she knew she wasn't going to get hurt.
Sorry, you have a cat butt.
Move, Donnie. Oh, I'm sorry, Danielle. That is a tragic diagnosis.
Me, Roanne. I'm his favorite.
Donnie. You were a pig whisperer in college? I'm a pig whisperer. I love Millie.
You can't flip her over.
I couldn't flip her over, but she loves me.
Coca-Cola and vodka. Is that good? Yeah, Tommy wants his ass on.
I didn't decide to get a pig. Danielle just brought it home, and now it's my pig. The pig, it's my pig. I love that pig.
Close up, Donnie. Well, he's trying to get more of his treat. You're not getting any more. I already gave you some. Don't look at me like that. No.
How did we meet? Go watch Danielle's YouTube video from yesterday, her live. The pig's name is Millie. My dad had Josh in his 50s, an old man. Millie's old. How old's Millie?
9.
Millie's like 9. Where's PH? You know?
Mm-mm.
Let me think of PH.
She
It's
was
not popping in my head.
6 weeks old when
We
I got
eat bacon.
Millie.
We do eat bacon, but we do not feed the pig any bacon.
I've accidentally fed her bacon. Not nice.
I'm close with all my siblings. Oh, Pacific Highway. Thank you. Is that what it is? Pacific Highway?
No, because somebody said good morning from PH.
Maybe we'll find out where it's from because I'm curious now. Philippines? Maybe it's from the Philippines? I don't know. Was my dad involved in raising Josh? He raised him
God, what was that smell?
the same way he raised me.
Well, no, that was different.
Well, I'm saying he was involved, absolutely. I have never been to Detroit. I've been to Chicago, across the lake, but
Josh is 40. Yeah, Coco tries to play with her. Coco, she's not a fan of Coco. Sorry, we have a cat problem over here.
you down in Pittsburgh, California?
So it was Philippines.
Oh, was it Philippines?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In Germany, it's 3:36 a.m. What are you doing?
Well, thank you for staying up and watching us at 3:30. I hope you don't. That's Saturday. I hope it's Saturday over there. You don't have
Yes,
to
he
get up.
took Josh in the motorhome. Yes, Josh did a lot of motorhome traveling.
I didn't mind Chicago. I have a sibling who is 40 and a sibling who is
60s.
in his late 60s.
Say that. And Donnie's sitting right here on the table. Yes, our cat gets on the table.
Amanda, if you want to send my dad a gift for his 92nd birthday, you can send it to my law office. 9132 Elk Grove Boulevard, Elk Grove, California, 95624. Or you can just look it up on the internet, Salinger Law Group.
We
and you
tried
get
the baby gates.
address.
We try.
My grandpa had a pretty good dinner. He had a salad, which was lettuce from Bodine's, and then you put the tacos from the taco thing last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a hard-boiled egg.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a sandwich ready to go for him, but he was
I
filled up by
love
the salad.
micheladas. Dan does not like micheladas, but I do. As far as
Money
weighted
maker.
dish
I
cloths,
let
my
the
friend
female.
Elvie has made me some. I love them. Hello from New Mexico. Hello from Jacksonville.
My cousin lives in Albuquerque.
Ed's birthday is March 26th. Michelada is a tomato beer, so it's tomato juice, and they add some. It's just clamato and some
I've never been to Maryland.
everything. Oh, I love.
I
them.
might have been. I have been to
do
Maryland.
see
What am I
them.
saying?
love them.
I was in D.C., so I believe that I was in Maryland too. And you and I were probably in Maryland
Hello,
when we
Michigan.
rode to D.C. So I've definitely been to Maryland. My dad is in bed. Ron, Mexico. How you doing in Colombia? I've got my Mick Ultras tonight. Absolutely. That's my new drink because it's low cal and low carb.
No, it's a michelada.
A michelada.
Mhm.
All right.
West Virginia, the sweatshirt you see him in is from a follower.
Yeah, and it's a great sweatshirt. You see it a lot. You know, a lot of the clothes you see him in, people send him a lot of stuff, but what ends up happening is he wears it, Danielle washes it and puts it in the top, so it's kind of the same clothes, because when I'm
He
getting
doesn't dig
clothes
underneath.
ready,
Yeah.
I don't typically dig to the bottom of
So
the
sometimes
drawer.
when I put his clothes now, if I'm not washing them, I'll mix them up so Dan will take something from the top.
Weekend plans, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm, Josh. Weekend plans, Mark's going to come tomorrow. We'll get a couple hours to go eat at our favorite restaurant.
Michelob Ultra, really?
And Nate, my dad's sleeping, so he can't come say hi. He did say hi earlier
Extra large.
for quite a
packet.
while. He sat down for
He did good.
5 or 10 minutes. I don't know how long
He
he was
did.
here, but. When is my next Alzheimer's speaking engagement? There's some queries out there. So you know, maybe at the next national event that they have.
I love good tequila. Good tequila. Sipping tequila.
Dos Coyotes, Mike. We love Dos Coyotes.
We're not going to Hawaii. We're going to Mexico, and yes, he will be here.
Yeah, Mark and my sister, and if we maybe even some other help that we'll have come in.
Hi, Alex. Everybody was asking about you.
Who?
Alex.
Alex?
I love a good.
Time going to. I typically don't hit the ferns until it's time for bed. That, you know, I use it to sleep.
The Alzheimer's Project yet? I don't think we have. Goodman, you need to take a rest. Did you? What kind
And
of tequila are you
I gave a
drinking?
speech on dementia at the National Alzheimer's Association Leadership Group, and you can see it. It's on YouTube and TikTok. It's actually pinned on my TikTok. So
Eric, you seem
my
upset.
speech is pinned. You can watch the speech that I gave at the Leadership Summit a couple weeks back. It's pinned up there.
She played soccer at UC Merced. And I
You
think
can't post fern videos
and I
because
think
TikTok
she-
doesn't like them.
I think she still holds the records.
Who?
Jennifer.
Yeah, she still holds all the records at UC Merced.
2 years later, still holds them.
Yeah.
She gets that from her mama.
Right.
She gets that from her mama.
She gets it from people that actually played between the lines, not in the dugout sitting on the bench.
No, she gets it from her mama.
Okay, well,
That determination.
maybe the determination, maybe the
Stop.
stubbornness, you know, being so
Strong
stubborn.
ass bitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was there.
How you doing in Saudi Arabia? I will pass that along to him.
Oh, we did that too.
We're going to be in Cabo
Eric,
May
we did
3rd
that.
to May
I
7th.
traveled everywhere.
We are going to be in Cabo.
Oh, Jolene,
So
I'm
if you
sorry.
want to come hang out, come to Cabo between May 3rd and May 7th, and we will be there. And it's a small little town. How you doing in Colombia?
Hey,
At the Emirates, how are you doing?
yeah. Hey, I got some of that in my genealogy.
The
Emirates.
West Virginia sweatshirt's a gift,
About 9-ish.
but
I
we're
get on the
fans of
treadmill.
all of our fans. We're fans of anybody that roots for a team and sends us a shirt. We're fans that day.
We like
My
women's
dad was even
soccer.
a Chief
Nice.
fan when I put the Chiefs thing on.
We're a big women's soccer fan. It's fans.
Will Mark and my sister film? That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. What are you doing? In fact, I showed some pictures, a picture of my Uncle Bill at our wedding with my dad today on the earlier live. Do you have that? If I had it right here, I would show you right now. Miss New Life, I will let you know what resort. Danielle!
I don't have it yet.
We don't know. It'll maybe the Rio. It'll be one of those resorts. I will let everybody know. But we'll probably spend some time, you know, downtown in the marina, like we always do. So it'll be fun, and we'll let everybody know where we're going to be. We do not have holidays. I don't have holidays more than 3 or 4 days now because of my dad. And until he's gone, I probably won't have holidays more than 3 or 4 days. The star of the show is in bed, just mango juice. He's sleeping. The star's asleep. How you doing in Iran? Stay safe. My dad is fine.
Did his house burn down in Cabo?
Whose?
No, maybe in Lahaina. I think he still does. Sammy Hagar.
Hagar, I don't think they have Cabo Wabo down there anymore.
They
but
don't?
we were there when he had it. I never saw him play there. He did play there, but we never saw him.
A lot of, one of Jim and Trina, they would go all the time he played.
I don't remember. Do we do vows?
We need to
Did
bring
we
out
write
our
them?
wedding video
we
and
need
watch
to watch
it.
it. Yeah, we need to rewatch it
With Mahomes.
with Mahomes.
Dan doesn't carry GSR. That's what bothers me. a little
What?
bit. Troll comments.
I didn't even see him.
Thanks, Fuba. Thanks.
I'm starving though,
Sit
so
up.
if
Yeah.
you would, it's Friday. I'm hungry. Do you mind? Do you want to stay on? You want me to eat? What do you want to do? I'm really hungry. What do you think?
It's Erica says it's still in Cabo. Yeah, I can't imagine that it was.
Oh,
gone.
it might. Ow! What are you doing, Donnie? Just scratch me and grab me in the butt.
I know, Linda. I will show you guys more pictures of my mommy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, 2 weeks. Hi, Sony Fro. In his early 80s, forgetting like how to get back to his house, driving. Does he ever cry because he doesn't know? No, he doesn't cry. Because he doesn't think he's 92 with a deficit, you know? No. Donnie was not happy. They want to see Uncle Bill.
Where's the?
It's in that laundry room. I put it back since you left it out. Donnie has a really good attitude. No, he doesn't ever forget me. Hello from Elk Grove, Alma. Yeah, it was driving his car home. We used to have to like follow him home. And then he would call Dan because Dan would see him making a wrong turn and then he would get confused. It was horrible. Hi, Cindy. I know it is. It's near the end. Andrew, not Adam. Andrew's probably not going to do the Fire Academy, unfortunately. I have brothers, yes. Thanks, Tobe. Yeah. That was payback. Donnie is a big payback cat, if you know what I mean. He's a big payback. So I finished my book, for those of you wondering, The Unhoneymooners. And now I'm going to be reading another book that my neighbor gave me. So I haven't done that yet. So when Dan gets the pictures and comes here, then I will get the book out. So you guys, the game is over. Thanks, Jackie. I appreciate it. He's going to get the wedding pictures. And if you really want to see the wedding pictures, go look at my YouTube live from this morning. He broke them out towards the end of the live, so you can see some. You come from the land down under, 6'4" and full of muscles. Is that the words? I don't know. Hi, Karen. He got a boiled egg in his salad, Grandpa. The beautiful pictures, yes, they were really pretty. Please put those back when you're done.
All right, so I'll show them. This bill is right here, right under my finger. That's Bill. I don't know how well you can see that. But that's my Uncle Bill. Right there. That's Bill. That's the person he talks about all the time. My Uncle Bill. And the rest, that's my dad's sister over there. Next to my dad is my dad's sister. And that is the other two people on the far left, your far left, my far right, are my dad's, I think my dad's cousin and her daughter, and they both passed. Here is a quick picture of, who's that? That is
My mom.
Janice and Pierre and Joanne and Ed, Danielle and I. I don't know if you can see that, but that is from our wedding. In any event, we'll show more pictures later. I'm exhausted.
Okay, well, we can go.
All right, guys, it's been fun. A quick follow would be greatly appreciated if you enjoyed the content.
You stopped.
He did call me David, and when he was talking about David, that is actually my Uncle Dave right there. That's his sister's husband, is who he thought that I was, pretending to be me.
You're covering his head.
They kind of, that's my Uncle, that's David right there. Right there. That's my Uncle Dave. That's who he thought I was, pretending to be me, if you saw that particular video. And that's his brother-in-law. So guys, I appreciate your hanging out. It's Saturday night, or Friday night. Have a great night. thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you on Monday.
Hi, Rocco.
You'll have videos tomorrow and
I'll be
Sunday.
up tomorrow.
And you guys have a wonderful
Morning.
weekend. Everyone just kill it. Do
Love you
something
guys.
great.
Remember 5 seconds.
I don't even know how do you do it now?
Same way.
Where?
Right there.
Right where? Oh. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds.